Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English with Sophia. I'm so happy to see you all here for another exciting English lesson. Today, we're going to talk about something that's a big part of our daily lives, social media and how it affects our modern society. So, grab your notebook and let's dive into this interesting topic together. What is social media? Before we start, let's make sure we all understand what we mean by social media. Can anyone give me an example of a social media platform? That's right. Social media refers to websites and apps that let us create and share content or connect with other people online. Some popular examples include Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and TikTok. Think about how often you use these platforms. Maybe you check Instagram to see your friends' photos, or you use Twitter to follow the latest news. That's social media in action. How social media has changed our world. Now, let's think about how different our lives were before social media became so popular. Can you imagine not being able to instantly message your friend who lives in another country? Or not seeing updates from your favorite celebrities every day? Social media has really changed the way we communicate, share information, and interact with the world around us. It's like a big revolution in how we connect with each other. Let's look at some of the good things and some of the challenges that come with social media. The good side of social media. 1. Bringing people together. One of the best things about social media is how it helps us stay connected with people, no matter where they are in the world. Let me give you an example. Imagine you have a cousin who moves to Australia for work. Before social media, you might only hear from them once in a while through phone calls or letters. But now you can see their photos on Instagram, chat with them on WhatsApp, or even have a video call on Facebook. It's like they're not so far away after all. Question for you. How has social media helped you stay in touch with friends or family who live far away? Share your experience in the comments. 2. Quick and easy information sharing. Social media has made it super easy to share and find information quickly. Think about how fast news spreads on Twitter or Facebook. For instance, if there's a big sports event or a natural disaster, you might hear about it on social media before you see it on TV news. This quick sharing of information can be really helpful. For example, during emergencies, social media can be used to spread important safety information or to help find missing people. 3. New opportunities for businesses. Social media has opened up exciting new ways for businesses to reach customers. Small businesses can now advertise their products to people all over the world without spending a lot of money on expensive TV ads. Have you ever bought something because you saw it advertised on Instagram or Facebook? That's the power of social media marketing. Also, social media has created new types of jobs. For example, companies now hire people to manage their social media accounts. There are even people who make a living as influencers by sharing content on social media. 4. Building communities. Social media is great for bringing together people who share the same interests. No matter what you're into, Whether it's cooking, sports, music, or even rare stamp collecting, you can find a group of people who love the same thing. For example, let's say you're learning to play the guitar. You could join a Facebook group for beginner guitarists, where you can share tips, ask for advice, and even show off your progress. It's like having a whole community of supporters right at your fingertips. 5. Learning and education. Many teachers and schools now use social media as part of their teaching. You can find loads of educational videos on YouTube, join study groups on Facebook, or follow educational accounts on Instagram. For us English learners, social media can be a fantastic tool. You can follow English learning accounts, join language exchange groups, or even practice your writing skills by posting comments in English. Activity for you. Try to find an English learning account on a social media platform you use. Follow it and try to engage with their content regularly. It's a great way to practice your English every day. The challenges of social media. While social media has many benefits, it also comes with some challenges. Let's look at some of the potential downsides. 1. Privacy worries. When we use social media, we often share a lot of personal information. This could be things like our name, age, location, or even our daily activities. But have you ever stopped to think about who might be able to see all this information? Social media companies collect a lot of data about their users. This data can sometimes be at risk of being hacked or misused. That's why it's really important to be careful about what you share online and to understand the privacy settings on the platforms you use. Tip for you. Take a moment to check your privacy settings on your favorite social media platform. Make sure you're comfortable with who can see your posts and personal information. 2. Impact on mental health. Using social media a lot can sometimes affect our mental health. Have you ever felt a bit down after scrolling through your social media feed? You're not alone. Sometimes, seeing posts of people's seemingly perfect lives can make us feel bad about our own lives. We might start comparing ourselves to others, which can lead to feelings of anxiety or low self-esteem. Moreover, social media can be quite addictive. You might find yourself checking your phone all the time, even when you're supposed to be doing something else. This can affect your sleep, your work or studies, and even your real-life relationships. Question for you. Have you ever felt the need to take a break from social media? Why or why not? Share your thoughts in the comments. 3. Fake news and misinformation. While social media makes it easy to share information quickly, sometimes this information isn't always true. False news or fake news can spread very fast on social media. This can be a big problem because it can confuse people or even cause panic. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of false information about the virus and vaccines spread on social media. This made it harder for people to know what information to trust. Important skill. Always try to check if the information you see on social media is true before you share it. Look for reliable sources to verify the news. 4. Cyberbullying. Unfortunately, Some people use social media to be unkind to others. This is called cyberbullying. Because people can often be anonymous on social media, they might say mean things that they wouldn't say face-to-face. Cyberbullying can have serious effects on people's mental health, especially for young people. It's important to be kind online and to speak up if you see someone being bullied. 5. Less face-to-face interaction. As we spend more time on social media, we might spend less time talking to people face-to-face. Some worry that this could affect our social skills in real life. For example, instead of meeting a friend for coffee to catch up, you might just chat with them on WhatsApp. While this is convenient, it's not quite the same as spending time together in person. Activity for you. Next time you're about to send a message to a friend, why not call them instead? Practice your English speaking skills and enjoy a more personal connection. How social media affects different parts of our lives. Now that we've looked at some general effects of social media, let's think about how it impacts different areas of our society. Politics and government. Social media has changed the way politicians communicate with people. Now, a president or prime minister can share their thoughts directly with millions of people through a tweet or a Facebook post. This can be good because it allows leaders to communicate quickly and directly. But it can also be challenging because it's harder to control the spread of political misinformation. News and journalism. The way we get our news has changed a lot because of social media. Now, anyone with a smartphone can report on events as they happen. This is called citizen journalism. While this can be good for getting news quickly, it also means we need to be extra careful about checking if the news we see is true and comes from a reliable source. Culture and entertainment. Social media has had a big impact on pop culture and how we entertain ourselves. Trends can start and spread around the world in just a few hours on platforms like TikTok or Twitter. Musicians, actors, and other entertainers use social media to connect directly with their fans. This has changed the entertainment industry a lot. Question for you. Can you think of a recent trend that became popular because of social media? Share it in the comments. Shopping and consumer behavior. Social media has changed the way we shop too. Many people now look at reviews or ask for recommendations on social media before buying something. Some social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook even let you buy products directly through their apps. This is called social commerce. How to use social media responsibly. Given how much social media affects our lives, it's important to use it in a responsible way. Here are some tips. 1. Be careful with your personal information. Think twice before sharing private details online. 2. Check before you share. Make sure information is true before you pass it on to others. 3. Take breaks. It's okay to step away from social media sometimes. Try setting aside some phone-free time each day. 4. Be kind. Remember that there's a real person behind every social media profile. Treat others online as you would in real life. 5. Balance is key. Use social media to enhance your life, not to replace real-world experiences and relationships. 6. Use privacy settings. Learn how to control who can see your posts and personal information. Conclusion. Social media has become a big part of our modern world. It offers amazing opportunities to connect, learn, and share. But it also comes with challenges that we need to be aware of. The key is to find a healthy balance. Use social media as a tool to improve your life, but don't let it take over. Stay informed, stay connected, but also remember to enjoy the world beyond your screen. Thank you for joining me today on English with Sophia. I hope this lesson has given you lots to think about when it comes to social media. And, of course, I hope it's helped you practice your English skills too. Final activity for you. Think about your own social media habits. Is there one thing you'd like to change to have a healthier relationship with social media? Write it down as a personal goal. If you enjoyed this lesson and want to keep improving your English, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new lesson. Also, I'd love to hear your thoughts on social media. Leave a comment below sharing how social media has impacted your life. Until next time, keep practicing your English, and I'll see you in our next exciting lesson. Take care and happy learning.